Welcome back to the latest Taom Shootout Pool series here in Whitefield, Manchester. What a run, what a performance again from Paddy McCarron, the first man through to the final. And now we're going to find out who he's going to be playing. Introducing first of all a man who has been dominant in this exciting new format, winning the first 3 of these events. He is the Welsh Wizard. Standing between Jordan and a place in another Taom Shootout final is a player who's finding some of his best form here in Manchester today. Money-making Craig Lakin.
Right, it's the second semi-final, playing for a place to play Paddy McCarron in the final. Craig Lakin against Jordan Shepherd. These two don't really need a shot clock. Arguably two of the probably most exciting players and quickest players on the circuit anyway. Both really, really good to watch, so you're in for a treat. I suppose you probably have to slightly favour Jordan just because of his previous record in this tournament. He has won 3 of the 5 events that have been played, so he has to be favourite against probably anybody, to be honest. But he'll only be a slight favourite against Craig Lakin, who played really, really well against Mark Boyle in the last match to win 5-1. And looks like it was going to be dry, but it's not. So he's in first. What can you make of this? These first frames are big. So often, I think pretty much every single match today has been won by the person that's won the first frame. They're so crucial, especially in these short frames in this short format. It's a nice shot. There was an element of risk there, but it was a calculated one from Craig Lakin. He's just played that a little bit too quickly, has he? It's a bit careless. It's a bit careless. He knows it as well. See, immediately Jordan's over here looking at playing this yellow down the cushion. Probably going to play it now, but in such a way he's going to go into the cushion first and play it off of the red to open this bottom right hand corner pocket up for his other yellow next to it, which currently doesn't go. So it's the key to the frame, this shot. He needs to play this well. Perfect, perfect.
Penultimate match of this latest Taom Shootout Series event. It's been quite a day in Whitefield, North Manchester.
Needs to be dead straight on that, and he is. It's literally the perfect angle, I think.
Oh, a bit of disruption in the crowd. players are just saying, just can you stop the clock until whatever needs resolving is resolved. Just a member of the audience is being escorted off the premises, so slight break in play while that's resolved.
Yeah, I think somebody's not too well. That's a good shot from Jordan Shepherd, doesn't let it halt his flow. He needs to cue this well. It's a great shot, it's a really good shot. And the natural angle now will just making this yellow into the right middle, the white will just go to the left of the black and leave himself an easy. Oh no!
Oh my word!
Jordan Shepherd, that is out of character.
He can't believe he's done that.
No.
Don't think he knows how he's done that.
It's just not what he does. I'll tell you what though, he has got lucky. He's got really lucky there. Because he's left a not too difficult and up and down for Jordan there, but he left Craig glued to his own red. So he couldn't actually.
Oh, he's missed it.
He's missed it.
Well, that may have looked a tricky shot, but he'll be disgusted with himself to not make any contact.
Yeah, and he'll be more annoyed at the shot before.
Yep.
What you'd say is maybe. Oh, where's this cue ball going? What you might say would be say like a 95 out of 100 for someone like Jordan Shepherd, and hasn't really played it with much conviction. He's just sort of dribbled it towards the middle pocket and yes, in that position. So an edgy first frame.
Very edgy.
Craig Lakin not really in great position either. He's chasing this a little bit. Oh wow, that's only just gone in.
So first blood, I beg your pardon, to money-making Craig Lakin. And a strange old opening frame. I think even the DJ's forgot what's going on. A few words exchanged. I think they're saying what was going on in the audience there.
Yeah, Jordan doesn't look happy. Never does when he's behind. Wears his heart on his sleeve.
Well, especially when going behind is down to his misses rather than the opponent's brilliance.
Yep. Way more frustrating than if Craig Lakin would have just broken cleared.
You don't see that too often from him either.
Oh, wow. How nice do them reds look?
Jordan just looked at that and thought, I'm going 2-0 down here.
I think everybody in the building's expecting 2-0 now.
Can't really see where any problem's going to arise.
Certainly the red below the black is the only thing that can go wrong, but if Craig leaves the white somewhere roughly where it is now, he can take this last red into the right corner pocket. He can even stun across to the right hand side of the table and play the red into the left hand corner pocket. Yeah, it's perfect, absolutely perfect, and it's looking like 2-0 in no time at all.
So frustrating for Jordan because that great split was off his break, but nothing dropped. And this is the result. 2-0 Lakin, took them well. They were all there, but they all needed potting. And he made no mistake. 2-0 to the, well, you don't want to call Craig Lakin an underdog, but against someone like Jordan Shepherd, he is.
Yeah, I think currently in running, I think you'd have to make Craig Lakin favourite for this match, definitely. But we've seen Jordan do it quite a few times in these Taom shootouts, be a couple behind, and he seems to always find something. But he's right up against it here. Well, I don't think that yellow goes past the black, so I think Jordan's got little choice but to go reds here. Safe in the knowledge that he's effectively got a massive insurance policy if he does break down, because that yellow just doesn't pass the black. How on earth you get into it is...
Well, I think it'd have to be a hit and hope from Craig, wouldn't there?
Yeah.
A very risky one.
So he'll be trying to finish these in one visit, but he's going to have to double the red. It's on the left-hand side cushion. Maybe now. Just letting this run away from him a little bit. I think the cross double now, the tracer right-hand side, and you'll come back up to the right of where the red is now.
That's what he's played, but he's missed it.
He's missed it too thin. Now, is this the... It doesn't go, does it? Oh, wow. Okay. I'll just retire from commentary. Clearly the eyes are gone.
Well, in your defence, you had the one angle given to you by the camera. You can't walk 360 around the table and check it.
This should be 3-0.
He wasn't sure. He stayed down on that shot.
He wasn't, yeah, and he's just... You might see Craig take the white over towards the right-hand corner middle pocket now. I think it's quite hard for him to... Yeah, that was your problem. It was quite hard for him to get back up table. Wow, great stuff. Great stuff.
He didn't have a great deal of control over the cue ball, unfortunately.
He didn't, and Christ knows how he's gonna pot this yellow and get on the last yellow.
Oh, he's gonna have a go. No.
Well, that could be a big turning point in this game. 5 yellows left. They looked quite easy. He's found a way not to. He's found a way to mess him up, and it's a great shot from Jordan Shepherd. It's a really good shot.
Yeah, that will be frame over. No messing about this time. The Welsh Wizards on the board. I've been there in the audience all day. Tired faces now, but a lot of the arena has left when the local favourite Kin Monaghan was dumped out by Patty McCarron, who's gone on to the final.
It's a nice break from Jordan, and he's got a ball. The reds look nice, and I think he's got one bad red, and he's got the angle to develop it straight away, because these 2 yellows are going to plant. Okay. I just thought he could have maybe took it. I mean, I'm really going to criticise Jordan Shepherd because he's a master at this format, but now I think drop this in, leave yourself a double. It's a double for the frame, effectively.
It's bounced over right next to it.
Yeah, I don't like that. I like just dropping the one in the middle beforehand and just leaving a double, because you're then guaranteed to be on the one.
I think he's overrun it and made the angle worse, so he's not playing it.
Yeah, he has. And now, look, this double doesn't go now. I'm sure it doesn't.
Well,
what do I know? That's me retired.
Yes, it only just went straight in the middle of the pocket.
Only just... only just went in the heart of the pocket. Oh, God.
Well, you've retired yourself twice in the last 5 minutes.
That's me done.
And during that time, during your double retirement, Jordan Shepherd's got 2 on the board to level at 2-2.
Getting sacked in the morning. Well played, Jordan Shepherd. Back to 2 each.
That's the great thing about him when he has a deficit, 2, even 3 frames, he can wipe that off in a couple of minutes.
He's like it in your sort of professional events as well. He's such a battler. He's such a fighter. He never gives up. He's always got that belief that he can reel off 3 or 4 really quick frames. Another dry one. Right, I'm going to let you call the shots in this frame.
I don't think I'd be any better. 2-2. Just under 17 minutes on the match clock. So in a couple of minutes' time, that shot clock halves to 15 seconds. You do sense a change in that. Really speeding up around the table. And he's enjoying the lion's share of the table time all of a sudden.
This double goes.
You sure?
There he is. It's my favourite doubler. I mean, he has really turned the screw here. 6-7 minutes ago, he was 2-0 down.
Yeah, he's just upped things, upped everything.
That there was absolute class. He's played that with run inside, and it was really important the angle he got here. And because of the angle he's got, it's now made the rest of this clearance quite easy.
How quickly has he done this?
He is box office. Can't take your eyes off him. Absolute perfection.
He wants his name on this trophy again. 2-0 down a few minutes ago. This black for 3-2, and his first lead of the semi-final, 2 away from another appearance in a Taom Shootout final, Jordan Shepherd.
What you've just seen in the last 6-7 minutes is exactly why Jordan Shepherd has won 3 of these events.
And with this, the format of this series, okay, we'll have a short advert break after this, but then we're straight back in for the final. I don't know what you would prefer as a player. Do you want to roll straight on, keep the momentum going, play straight away, or would you rather be the winner of the first semi?
I don't know, to be honest with you. I think I don't think Jordan will mind, because he's probably had both. If he's won 3 of these, he's probably been the person to wait, and he's probably been the person that's gone straight back on anyway. So I don't think it's going to affect Jordan one bit if he does get through to the final. But he's a long way from there yet. Craig Lakin has been in really good form all day, and he's in first. Oh wow, that's really careless. That's careless. You need to give them full attention because it was on the cushion.
He's looking around the pool hall, looking for someone to tell him what he's just done. I'm not sure he'll find the answer he's looking for.
No, but then Jordan just running out of time there has ended up playing a double and he's missed that, so Craig's straight back in. Tough finish for Craig. I mean, this is messy in the bottom area of this table. It's not easy at all.
He's really going to the cue ball there, but
no, I don't think he's made it any better.
The subtlest of cannons has given him a very, very difficult shot.
Yeah, it's gone from bad to worse really for Craig Lakin. He's in a world of pain now because no matter what he does here, really, it's just going to be advantage Jordan Shepherd in this frame. Surely he can't cut this in, can he? Oh, he has. Oh my God! Oh wow, that's unlucky. That's unlucky. That was a great effort from Craig Lakin. He deserved a bit of luck there.
That's a brilliant shot. What does he do with this?
That's a foul. It's a foul. He's called it on himself there. Just grazed that yellow first. Just ball in hand for Jordan Shepherd. And this might be the final nail in the coffin.
Three unanswered frames from Shepherd. Is this number 4?
I'd love to have an angle to be able to top this through and bounce it off the cushion. Doesn't need to. Well, I don't think he wanted the cut to be this thin.
Oh,
Stayed out.
it's a gravity-defying miss.
It's just an anxious look over. This does cut, but it's ultra thin.
Oh, needed that. Needed that.
Yeah, I think he might have just covered this easy yellow over the corner pocket, so slightly trickier cut for Jordan into the middle. He's fine. He's not snooking himself beyond the black, is he? This frame's far from over.
How does he play this? Does he play the plant?
He's got to. He needs it to stay close to the pocket after. Okay, he's topped it through. He's got the one in the middle.
Check side off the cushion.
Yeah, I think we'll just play his plain ball, and no, he won't. Just makes the game look so easy.
And just like that, 4-2. Well, that tiptoed around, toed and froed. In the end, it's Shepherd again, and it's the Welsh Wizard with 4 on the spin. One away from another appearance in the Taom Shootout final. This time here in Whitefield, Manchester, 4-2 in a race to 5. And a penny for them, Craig.
See Craig there just taking a sip of his drink, and Jordan was just waving to some people in the crowd that gave him a bit of stick when he first walked out. Gave him a bit of stick when he was 2-0 down as well, and he's just looked straight over at them and gave them a wave. Now he's 4-2 up. With a massive smirk on his face.
Where's the black gone?
The black going? It's in!
Oh, hello!
There we go! Our first golden break.
Golden break arrives at Savannas, and suddenly 4-3. Wow.
Now just remember, if Jordan was to pot the black off the break as well, and the white, he loses the frame. Surely that's not going to happen.
Well, they both swung their way over to left centre.
They did, but he will take that. He's made a ball. He's got first chance in this frame.
He's all right. There's an anxious look or two there as it kept rolling.
This is match over. This is game, set and match.
Craig won't be expecting to come back here.
No.
Well, it's going to be over in about 15 seconds. It's going to be another final for the Welsh Wizard. It's going to be Jordan Shepherd against Matty McCarron. Lakin's had his chances. He had the start. He was 2-0 up. But he's out. 5-3. It's the Welsh Wizard who marches on. Good contest that. And he knows there's a quick turnaround because the final coming straight away. He wants a little break. And it's Jordan Shepherd, one match away incredibly, from yet another win. It would be a 4th win for him in this Taom Shootout series. It's Shepherd against McCarron, and it's live next.